Hello, everyone, and welcome to Beyond the Ball. Not a podcast, just a fucking absolute shit show of a show. I'm going to be going through how I do my bets and what bets I have for tomorrow. Today being the 26th, Friday. So I'm going to run through how I look at my bets and what way I do them and just stuff like that. It might be a fucking shit show. I don't know really what way this is going to go, but I'm going to just jump straight into it. And I have two bets already done. So I've done a fucking mad bet, a 15 fold for a fiver, and you'll get 2,700 back. I actually think it's a fucking good bet. Definitely worth a fiver. So I'll show you that bet, and then we have a 0 to 1,000 challenge. I'm starting that as well. And I have 15 squids in the account, and I'm going to be using that. And I'm going to look through all the leagues and stuff like that and see if I can find any good value and good bets and stuff like that. So we'll pull up the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. So I'll stick my ugly face down here for now. So this is me fucking 15 fold that I have for tomorrow. Like I said, 15 folds seems a bit fucking mad, but these are the type of bets that I love doing, and I've won loads of them, so I'm happy enough to share them out. I'll go through this one. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. I don't think there's many shock results in there. A fiver, 2,787 returns to be exact. So I've gone with Dortmund a little bit earlier than the rest of the games, 2:30 away against Hertha Berlin. I've done Chelsea to beat Leicester. Should bounce back after that embarrassing Leeds defeat. Leicester haven't been great either. Watford, QPR. Watford are playing pretty well at home as well, so should get the win. Cambridge versus Bournemouth. I don't think Bournemouth are doing too well, so we'll stick with them. Ipswich against Barnsley. I think Ipswich are first in that league. Sheffield Wednesday to beat Forest Green. Again, Forest Green not in the greatest of forms. Sheffield Wednesday looking pretty good. We'll have a look at all these in the leagues now in a sec anyway, and we'll see why I've actually picked them. Leighton Orient to beat Hartlepool. Hartlepool something like third from bottom, I think. Not having a great start, and Leighton Orient actually challenging up the top of the table. So Bromley to beat Scunthorpe against Scunthorpe, shocking start. Genk to beat, I'm gonna fucking butcher some of these names as well. Sarang. I don't know how he's fucking say that. Notts County against Halifax. Halifax, I don't think have picked up a single point in the National League. And now Notts County aren't the worst team in the world, so going with them. Arsenal to beat Fulham. Benfica to beat Boavista away, and Feyenoord to beat Emmen. Oh, we've got two more. AC Milan to beat Bologna, and then Sporting CP to beat Chavez. I realise my face is kind of blocking some of them, so I'll stick it to the side. Yeah, if anyone has any comments or anything like that, you can throw them into the chat. I'll answer them. So that's that one. That's the 15 fold. So I'm not running through it again. This video will be on the YouTube page, so you can look back at it if you can't, or you can just rewind this if you're watching it live anyway. The next one that I'm doing, so I'm doing a 10 to 1,000 challenge. So basically the idea of it is start off with €10, put it on a bet, roll the winnings over to the next bet, and just keep going until I reach €1,000. I'm determined to do this before the end of the season. So I don't care if it takes me €1,000 to get €1,000. I'm gonna fucking do it. So a tenner starting off. Now this one is just on Skybet. So I don't know whether you might get this on other websites like Paddy Power or anything like that. It's a booster, so it's gone up to 5 to 2. You can see 5 to 4. That is actually an accurate price when you do them all individually. So 5 to 2. I've put a tenner on City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal to win, which I think is a fucking banker. So that should be 35 quid coming in, and then that 35 quid will be put on something else the following week. So, yeah. So that's them. Look, I've got money here in the account, and we're gonna look at a few bets. So see if I can hide this fucking time. I'll piss off. Anyone knows how to get rid of that, let me know. So 15 squids in the account. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going back and forward between LiveScore and Skybet. Skybet's obviously where I'm going to do my bets, and LiveScore is going to be where I'm looking at my stats, looking at my league tables and stuff like that. So you'll see a lot of kind of camera changing, so stick with it. So we look at the football for tomorrow. I'm obviously not going near that today because we're 8:45 and all the matches have started. So 15 quid. So look, I like to dick around maybe bets a good bit. Like, you know what I mean? I like to do a few mad bets, and then I like to do a couple. One of the ones that I won was both teams to score and win result. That one. I once I think it was 12 grand off a euro, but there was 7 in the minute. So I like to always do one or two of them for a euro. I don't want to spend. I don't want to do 2 bets here and spend it all. There's no point. I like to spread my bets out. I don't like spending a massive amount of money. So wasn't even going to bother doing this, but purely done this just for the sake of this video. So having a look at the Premier League, the way I like to do is I like to just check the form, competition form, and then you have your overall form. Overall form will take the likes of the cups and stuff like that into account. So I don't really look at the overall form. I'd much rather look at the competition form. I'm gonna just stick around and throw a couple of teams into a bet and see what I fancy then. Like I do fancy obviously United coming off the good win against Liverpool to get a result, but can they motivate themselves against the likes of the Southampton? I don't know, but it remains to be seen. But 8 to 11 is not a bad price with the form. Brentford and Everton, I don't fancy it because it's too awkward. You don't know, you wouldn't know who would win. Brentford are obviously the bigger team, the bigger club, but their form has been pretty shocking lately, and you can see it there. They're sitting 17, Brentford are 8. I don't imagine Brentford will stay up that high in the table for too long. Leeds and Brighton again. Leeds coming off a good win against Chelsea, but they're coming up against a good informed team. Now this one wouldn't be bad to actually do a draw, and I think this one actually might be a low scoring draw. I'm gonna go like something like 0-0 on this one. So I'm not gonna touch that one for now. Anyway, again Chelsea 2 to 5. I'm gonna throw them back in again. I know people probably don't like putting the same teams in, so you know what? I'm gonna make that a little bit bigger because it's easier to see. People don't like reusing the same teams, but I do. So that's the way I'm going to do. Liverpool 1 to 14. They're a banker to win, but I'm not going to put them in for at 1 to 14 because, as you can see here, 1.42 to 1, 1.59. It's not worth it. City again 1 to 7. Arsenal 2 to 7. Actually, Arsenal's not too bad. You can see it brings it over to 2.1. So I'm going to throw Arsenal in as well. So far we've got United, Chelsea, Arsenal. So we're moving on to the Championship. I think the Championship is probably one of the hardest leagues to bet on. The results are all over the place at times. You can see Sunderland and Norwich. Again, you couldn't call it. Sunderland only after being promoted to it, but Norwich only after being relegated to it. You have no idea, really. It's very early to kind of tell what the reality of the league is. There's always a few shock results in the first couple of weeks, but then after kind of 5 or 6 weeks, teams start finding their feet, and it becomes a bit more obvious of what type of results are going to happen. So again, you look at this: Blackburn and Stoke 6 to 4 at home. They've lost their last 2 games 3-0, and then they had 3 wins before that, but they're sitting 4th in the table. So now you don't know whether they're going to actually fucking fall off a cliff here and just keep going down. And they're playing against the poor Stoke team, who are 21st in the league. Like, I mean, you could throw it in and hope for the best, but it's a bit of a dodgy one. So look, we might come back to that one. Blackpool, Bristol, don't want to touch it. Cardiff, Preston, not touching it. West Brom, Huddersfield, again, not touching it. This one here is a bit of an unusual one because Hull, they were sitting 7th. Obviously, form fell off a cliff again. Coventry are in last position. Hull are 11 to 5 at home to win. So, do you know what? I'm going to throw them in just for the fucking crack. Middlesbrough and Swansea, not touching it. Millwall and Reading, again, Reading, better form, but they're away from home. Millwall usually aren't too bad at home, so I'm going to stay away from that one. Rotherham and Birmingham, again, Rotherham just promoted. Haven't lost by the looks of it. We can double check that in the league. So look and see where Rotherham are. Rotherham. Yeah, unbeaten in 4 games. Not too bad, but again, they're playing Birmingham, and Birmingham are... Where the fuck are Birmingham? 19th. Birmingham have lost 2, and that's in the last 3 games. So 2 of the last 3 games they've lost. So again, not touching it. Watford sitting in 2nd position against Queen's Park, who are 18th. They've drawn their last 2 games. If you look at stats, it actually points to a draw, but I am going to throw Watford in again on this one because 19 to 20 at home is a good price. It's definitely a good odds booster. Wigan and Burnley, again, I don't want to touch it because it's just too unknown at the moment. Accrington against Exeter, 2 mid-table teams. Don't know what's going to happen. What we're really looking for and what I like to look for is see this here, massive gap between 11th and 24th. Burton, seriously bad form. Cambridge, doing all right. I'm going to throw Cambridge in again. I know I've done Cambridge already in my other bets, but I don't really care. I'm going to throw them in again because I see value there. Let's start going through them. Peterborough, again, really good form, but Derby County just being Derby County, it's tough to fucking put them in against us, so I'm not gonna throw them in. Ipswich, gonna throw them in. They're sitting first on the table, won the last 4 games. Barnsley, near enough bottom. 16th, not far off bottom. So I'm gonna throw them in. 47 is not a bad price at home for Ipswich. Mid-table teams, not touching them. 23rd, 22nd, not touching them. No, not touching them because I know Plymouth and Bolton are better. Portsmouth here, you could be tempted to put Portsmouth in, considering they have savage form, but Port Vale are a little bit of a dodgy team to go up against away. Yeah, last time they played them away, they got beaten 2-0 and didn't win at home. So they haven't won. Well, look, fucking they haven't played each other in years. Could be worth throwing them in, but I don't think for now I'm gonna just leave them out. Forest Green again. You see me bet at the start. It's Forest Green, Sheffield Wednesday to be Forest Green again. Just Sheffield Wednesday in much better form. Gonna throw them in again. We're up to 98 to 1. Like anybody would be happy with that to throw a 5 on that, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? Like I prefer to get the old odds up to like 150, 200 to 1, and then kind of have a review of the bet and then decide to take a few teams out. So I'll look at League 2 here. Barrow, decent form against the run of the play because I don't think they were highly fancied. I think they only got promoted from the National League, didn't they? 70 to 10 is good value. Not going to fucking touch it for now. Not touching it. Right, here we go. Leyton Orient to beat Hartlepool. So you can see Leyton Orient fucking savage form. Hartlepool struggling, 22nd in the table. You'd imagine Leyton Orient to put them in again. They're in me fucking first bet as well, so I'm going to reuse all these teams. So that's gone in 150 to 1. Look at the difference, 4 to 7, 98 to 1, throwing a 4 to 7. Not far off doubling the fucking odds. So people will say, there's no value, but when you put these all together, it actually is savage value, I think. Crap. Stevenson and Salford, too good. I'm not going to put them in. This isn't far off the fucking bet that I done at the start. Bromley. Yeah, Wellstone. So see this one here, 23 to 10. Wellstone in savage form. I think they're sitting like 3rd or 4th or something, aren't they? Let's have a look where the National League table. 3rd, yeah. So they're sitting 3rd, playing against Gateshead, who are... Where are Gateshead? Oh, near the bottom. 20th. So they haven't won a game. So 3 draws and 1 loss. And Wellstone, 3 wins and 1 loss. Good win starting off, lost 1-1. They're winning tight games though. So away, I don't really fancy it. Just because the games are tight. It'd be different if this 3-1 game, that's from last season. Because they've only played 4 games. So you need to watch out for that. They'll give you the last 5 games. That one ignore because it's from last year. So you can see they're winning the games, but they're tight and being away from home. It's just a little bit dodgy. So they're good value. Maybe I'll throw them in a little bit of a mad bet later on, but I'm not doing it for now. Notts County and Halifax. This is the one that I was looking at. So Notts County, although they're not really getting wins, they did have a good win and they're unbeaten. They're sitting in 10th spot. Don't concede that many goals, but they're against Halifax, who have 1 point, who have been shocking. So it's good value, 21 to 20. We'll throw them in. Like that's 318 quid to 1 for 10 teams. I'll run through them for anyone that's just joining. Again, United dodgy, but considering they're after beating Liverpool, you have to just take that as a bit of value. 8 to 11 away. So United, Chelsea, Arsenal. Hull, again, this is a dodgy one, but it's a weird one because Coventry are bottom, I think, and Hull aren't doing too bad, but they're 11-5 at home. Just savage value, I think, so I'm just going to throw that one in. Watford to beat QPR, Cambridge to beat Bournemouth, Ipswich to beat Barnsley, Sheffield Wednesday to beat Forest Green, Leyton Orient to beat Hartlepool, Notts County to beat Halifax. To be honest with you, that's actually fucking really similar to the one that I've already done. But they're the teams that are standing out, so what I do, I throw a fucking fiver on it. Like that's 300 quid to one. Stick a fiver on it. 1,500 back. That could well happen. The only one that's really different there is Hull and United. Fuck, I will do it. Right, throw it. Fiver on it. Right, we're going to a different type of bet now. Fuck that. We've just done single wins. I will still go through. Actually, you know what? Before we move off doing that, I want to go through a couple of the other leagues because I always find some savage value in the other leagues. No. See, that one's not a bad one. No, that doesn't look great, but that's actually not a bad one. AC Milan, 3-10. Again, have them in the other fucking bet, so I'm sick of putting the same things in. Dortmund 8-13 away is a decent enough price. Now they lost their last game, but should be bouncing back. This one here is a weird one because Bayern Leverkusen, I don't think have a single point. Let me just check that. I'm pretty sure they don't have a point in the league. Let me just see. No, they're sitting rock bottom now. There's only 3 games gone, but they've lost every game. And they're playing against Hertha. No, they're not. They're playing against Mainz. I don't know how to fucking say that. Sitting in 5th, who haven't been beaten. Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking throw them in. I'm gonna do a bet where fuck them, fuck Dortmund. I'm gonna do a bet where it's all the kind of the dodgy results that I think. So I'm going back up to the start here because there was a couple of games that I thought were a little bit dodgy, but have savage value. So this one was one of them. Blackburn to beat Stoke. Again, they got spanked in the last 2 games, but showed that they can get results. And Stoke haven't really got that in the last 3 games. So I'm going to throw that one in 6-4. Was there another one? There was Hull, but I put that in the last one, so I don't really want to throw it back in again. What else was there? What else? Portsmouth, that was another one. Portsmouth in good form, but against Port Vale. It's a little bit dodgy because they're away. Sorry, get myself a little bit of water. Fuck it, we'll throw it in. 14-1 for them 3. What else have we got in the locker here? There's nothing here. This one. Wellstone again in 3rd place, I think they are, and I think we checked that in Gateshead, they're like fucking 16th or something. Gonna throw it in. Them 4 games. Now, usually, what's a good one to do? Actually, see the way you've got these 4 teams. If you do say like a 6-team accumulator where you think right, these are all definitely gonna win, throw one of these teams into it, and you'll see a massive jump in the odds. Like, I know I'm throwing the fucking 4 of them in together. Very unlikely to happen, but you don't do them, you don't win. So let me see what else. We're going to go out of England into the unknown. Lions and Rams. Lions are fucking savage at the moment. No, let's stay away from it. Good one to do if you're ever doing both teams to score. The Dutch second league, Division 1 or second league, whatever you want to call it, always fucking goals in it, and there's always both teams to score. It always happens. So you can hold me to that one. Let's see. We want to move away. Benfica 1-3. We're looking for more dodgy games. Look at this one, like that one. Yeah, fucking. Oh, you bastard. Let's go back to that one. Oh, we're going back to today's football. Right, here we go. I don't know whether this is very entertaining or not for people, but they probably just want to see the end result. So, I'm just doing this more for myself. So if you don't like it, I don't really. You can piss off. Nah, I'm only joking. No, hopefully people kind of jump on board with it. So keep them. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I think I'll get a better feel for it next time and kind of have a lot of the bets already done and just explain why I've done them. But for now, I just kind of want to talk. I want to have a look at the bets because I haven't really looked at them. I done a quick one earlier just because I wanted to do a fucking TikTok video, so I put it out. So we've got 4 dodgy teams here. What price are we at? 48 to 1. Let's see. Get away from them. Jenkins running. See, I've done them earlier. Fuck, I'll throw them in. This is where I want to start boosting odds. So even if I'm throwing these teams in just to crack up the odds a bit, I don't mind. Oh yeah, I don't like them. If anyone has any bets that they're doing that they think I should look at and they want me to look at, let me know and I'll give you my opinion. No bother. See how far into this. That form is good, isn't it? 4 to 11 as well. But let's have a look at the Swedish league. Swedish. I can see all. I think they'd have them handy there. Sweden. Let's have a look at the Swedos league. Right. Who was I even fucking looking at? Hacking. They're top. Against Barno. See that now? Make sure that is them, isn't it? That's spelled differently. Yeah. But see the fucking value here on that one, like 4 to 11 for Hacken, who are top of the league against this team, Barno, who are like 4th from bottom. It's an easy win, that one. So I'll put them in. This team's form is absolutely horrendous. I'm gonna imagine they're bottom of the league. Yeah, and they are 10 points. Nah, the team they're playing is just above them. So we won't be going there. Palermo. Now that one there. Last time they played, they got beaten, right? So I'm not gonna go near that. Again, if anyone has any bets they want to put into the chat or any teams they want me to look at, let me know. I'll have a look at them. Dog's having a fucking shit fit at the moment. That's the. I thought that was the fucking. I forgot Bordeaux got fucking relegated. Right, we can do it this way. What I want to do is I want to mix it up a bit. I want to start looking a different way. So let's go. How the fuck do I just like football? I just want to go with a day. Oh, fuck off. Right, let's start going down here. Right, let's go here. Let's go. Malahide. It's much more difficult to do it on the fucking computer here. I'm not going to do it like that because it's actually quite difficult to do. Saint Etienne are getting spanked even though they're after getting... Look, that's a good value bet. Well, they've beaten them, but Saint Etienne are a different team now. They're getting spanked every day. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look. 4 games in. Oh, look, they've minus 3 points. So they've 2 points, really. And who are they playing? Valenciennes. It's not bad. Gonna throw it in. Fuck it. But that's 250 to 1. Three squids going on that. 700 quid back. So if anybody wants to see it, LAFC are playing tomorrow against Austin. Right, let's have a look. Go to the MLS. Maybe we'll throw them in here. It's not over yet. LAFC, right? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we're looking at. Head to head. So I'm gonna just go to the table. So LA top. See, that's a dodgy one. Like, I know LAFC are top, but I always look at this as well. When a team has a bit of a gap, I always think they lose. I always think they take the foot off the gas and they don't really get that motivated for the games. So I don't like that bet. I don't like LAFC. If anything, I'd put a draw on that rather than LAFC to win that one. Because I think with the game in hand, I've seen it too many times. They've got a game in hand. They have a nice little points gap, and then they take the foot off the gas. I don't think they're going to win that one. So I'm not gonna put them in. I think I'm gonna put this one on. So mine's to be Bayer Leverkusen. Again, like these ones here are all kind of dodgy, but they're good value. Blackburn to beat Stoke, Portsmouth to beat Port Vale, not Portsvale. Wellstone to beat Gateshead, Genk to beat Strang. That's not really I think that's gonna happen. Hacken to beat Varnamo. Again, that's to me that's a banker. And then Valenciennes to beat Saint Etienne. Saint Etienne don't seem to be doing that in this season, so they fell apart last year as well. So 3 squids going on that, 772 back. Hopefully we can get something out of that. Right, I like to do a few draws. I'm going to put some draws on. Usually 4 draws get you around 110, 112 to 1. Who are we going to go with? Like, I always like to put a couple in from, like, I think this one here is a fucking banker of a draw. Brighton and Leeds. I just see that being a draw all day. So the last 2 games have been a draw between them. I see that as a draw. I'm gonna put that one in as a draw. What I like to try find is 2 mid-team tables or something like that. Norwich and Sunderland, again, to me that looks like a draw. Problem is that fucking early kickoff, 12:30. I hate putting them in. Blackpool, Bristol. It's not bad. Blackpool at home last time beat them 3-1, but we've had 3 draws in the last 5 games. Cardiff, Preston. Through the last one. This one I think is a good draw. Huddersfield and West Brom. I don't know whether West Brom are up to much these days away from home. I'm going to throw that one in. I think that's a good one. To throw in. Middlesbrough, Swansea again. Like 2 teams that are struggling at the moment for form. Last game was a draw. Don't draw that much though. Goals and shots. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's not great. Like that one there is not a bad draw as well, rather than Birmingham. Birmingham away from home. Last time they played away from home was a tight win. Right, we'll come back to that. We might throw that one in. Wigan and Burnley, that's a fucking decent one there as well. Burnley away. Last 2 times they played Wigan, right? I'm throwing that in. Last 2 times they played Wigan away, they've drawn with them. And I'd say that one, hopefully it's the same this week. Cheltenham and Oxford. 2 draws in the last 3 games. Again, when Oxford go away, draw. Narrow loss. It's not a bad one. Derby, Peterborough. Peterborough in savage form, but Derby being the bigger club. It's always the home team that wins that one. 22, 21, 20. You have to watch out on their last result as well, because like that was a 2013 result if you're looking at head to head. Need to be careful of that. Lincoln and Fleetwood, these 2 teams. Yeah, again, it's always tight enough. Okay, Dons. I don't like that. Plymouth Bolton. That's a good one for a draw. No, do you know what? Fuck that. Gonna stay away from that one. I'm trying. No, I'll leave that one. Bradford and Crew. Wimbledon and Barrow. That could be a good one. FA Cup to drill. No. Northampton, Doncaster. Northampton should probably win that one. This one here. Let's go with this one. I think Crawley have 1 point and Rochdale have none. Two teams that are shy. Hopefully can't score. Nil all draw. Just check the league table, make sure that's right. Nil. Yeah. Can't score a goal but concede like fuck. Hopefully they can not score against each other. So we'll throw that in. That's not a bad one. 131 from 4. Yeah, I was saying about 110. So they're 4 draws. Not bad. We got one more. How much have we got in the account? €7. We'll go one more draw. We'll boost that up a bit and we'll throw £2 on it. Where are we going to go? Don't like that. There's always draws in here. Scottish League. St. Mirren and Hibs. Again, tight games and then 2 draws. That was last year. Yeah. St. Mirren are in better, decent enough form though, so I might stay away from that one. I'll change Sociedad. Sociedad won the last fucking couple. Juventus Roma. There's going to be massive amounts of goal in that one. There always is. Stay away from it. Suppose it's Sassuolo. Gotta move this along now and we can get this fucking wrapped up because didn't plan on going on this long. Let's go get beer. Right, this one. Lens in better form. Rennes, better team. 1, 2 draws in the last 4 games. Going with that one. 471 to 1. €2 get you 950 back for 5 draws. All in different leagues. I like to split them up because I always say to myself, there's not going to be fucking 6 draws in the one league. So I always split them up, see if you can pick that one draw. So €2 on that. Happy with that. Let's see. Let's do full team and both teams to score. So this one is both teams have to score and you pick the correct result. United. Oh, don't fucking fancy it. Let's see. What I like to do is I like to pick a few obvious winners and then hope that the other team scores first. So let's see. Do you know what? Chelsea. Vardy will probably score. Chelsea aren't going to keep a clean sheet. United, I really do fancy United to win that with both teams to score. Fuck it. Leave them out. Hull 9-2 was a massive price for that. Stay over. Watford. Let's get Watford in there. Cambridge. Get them in there. Again, last couple of games, there's been both teams scoring. Don't want that. What about these two? Yeah, fucker. What's going on here? That could be one we can throw in a sec. So, what am I going to do? I'm drawing a draw. I'm going to mix it up and throw on a draw on it. I actually had a draw in it when I won that other bit. So I'm going to throw that in. And now let's start on the fucking Rangers. Are Rangers conceding many goals? Now look at that. Whenever there was a fucking game where it was going to be both teams to score and win. And this one, I think, as well. No. Forget about that. Yeah, I said that. Dortmund. Yeah, look at that. Always scoring. Let's go. Dortmund away. Get them in there. Oh, Bayern Munich, 5-6. It's not worth the fucking wank. Feyenoord against Emmen. They're always conceding against them, aren't they? Oh, no. Okay, we won't go near that one. Let's go down the leagues a bit. Genk. Let's see, have they got a history with these lads? Oh, Jesus, they haven't scored one goal. What? Like, look at that. 6-0, 3-0, 2-0, 4-0. That's got to be a -1 as well. Right, let's get this moving. How much that? Oh, that's fucking. Jesus, we've got fucking 5 or 6 in there already. Right, okay. Look at that. 1,200 to 1. I like that. I'm going to throw €2 on that. €2. Like another one of them will bring it up to 12,000 to 1, 10,000 to 1. I'm going to throw that in. $2.5 back from €2. All over it. Sorry, if anybody wants to re-see that as well. Sorry, put them back in it. Chelsea, both teams to score and win. Watford, both teams to score and win. Cambridge, both teams to score and win. Salford and Stevenage, both teams to score and draw. Rangers, both teams to score and win. And Dortmund, both teams to score and win. Let's go €3. Gonna just do a fucking mad accumulator here. Feeling lucky. But you know what we'll do? We'll do all the Premier League teams. So we go United. Everton, Brentford. Oh, come on. What am I feeling here? What do I feel? Feel it in my plums. Oh, I'm going to draw. Leeds, Brighton, draw. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Brighton in to win. Covers me out a bit. Chelsea. Liverpool, I know I want the 14, but I don't care. I'm putting them in. City, Arsenal. Let's go on Sunday. Aston Villa, West Ham. That's a draw all over that one. Both teams score anyway. Wolves, Newcastle. Don't like that. Draw. Fuck, we go Newcastle because they have been good. Spurs to beat Forest. That's it, is it? That's all 10 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah? 300 to 1. Come on. Has to be a winner. Stick £2 on it. One last mad day. United. Not putting Chelsea in this one. Fuck that. Draw. Sunderland, Norwich, draw. Oh, let's go Watford. Draw with Wigan and Burnley. This one, draw. Fuck it, we're going with a couple of draws in this. Sheffield Wednesday. All teams we've done. Bradford, I think, are going to win that one. Won the last 2 against them at home. Leyton Orient. Sorry, but I have a fucking savage looking bet with Leyton Orient in it. Let's get these in here. Sociedad have beaten them last fucking 5 games or something, haven't they? 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 4 times they've played. Sevilla have to be better than fucking Almeria, don't they? Yeah. AC Milan. What am I? 3,001. Jesus. Right, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's not a bad bet. United, Norwich and Sunderland draw. Watford, Wigan and Burnley to draw. Derby and Peterborough to draw. Sheffield Wednesday to win against Forest Green. Bradford to beat Crewe. Leyton Orient to beat Hartlepool. Sociedad to beat Elche. Sevilla to beat Almeria. AC Milan to beat Bologna. Classic. Right, that's it. They're all done. We're all locked in, and that is my bets for the weekend done. Let's have a quick little look at them for anybody that's only here for the last bit. Euro 11 fold, 3,500 to 1, or 3,300 to 1, whatever. United draw with Norwich and Sunderland. Watford to beat QPR. Draw with Wigan and Burnley. Draw with Wigan or with Derby and Peterborough. Sheffield Wednesday to beat Forest Green. Bradford to beat Crewe. Leyton Orient to beat Hartlepool. Sociedad to beat Elche. AC Milan to beat Bologna. And Sevilla to beat Almeria. Next one. Give me a fucking drink. Going to get some beers after this. 10-fold, 5 on it. 1,600 back. United, Chelsea, Hull, Watford, Cambridge, Ipswich, Wednesday, Leyton Orient, Notts County, and Arsenal. I really like that one. Hull and United obviously being the dodgy ones, but I actually like that bit. There is another one. Look at this already after stealing 4% off me. There's another one that I fancy that I'll show you because I've done it before we even came on here. United draw with Brentford, Everton. This is one for the Premier League. Brighton to beat Leeds, Chelsea to beat Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. Again, don't throw Liverpool in your video on the accumulator. There's no point. Draw with Villa and West Ham, Newcastle to beat Wolves, and Spurs to beat Forest. Where can we go with that? €3 on a 7-fold, which will get me back 770. BK Hacken, Mainz. Oh, these are the ones with the dodgy results in it. So the outsiders, but good value. Mainz to be Leverkusen. That's a dodgy one, but Leverkusen are fucking having a nightmare this season. Blackburn to beat Stoke. Portsmouth to beat Port Vale. Wellstone to beat Gateshead. Genk to beat Serang. And Valenciennes to beat Saint Etienne. Savage fucking prices. Next one, €2. Both teams to score and result. So Dortmund, both teams to score and to win. Chelsea, both teams to score and win. Watford, both teams to score and win. Cambridge, both teams to score and win. Stevenage and Salford to draw, both teams to score. And Rangers, both teams to score and win. This is the one that I fancy for the weekend. 15-fold. Dortmund, Chelsea, Watford, Cambridge, Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday, Leyton Orient, Bromley, Genk, Notts County, Arsenal, Benfica, Feyenoord, AC Milan, and Sporting. That's a banger. Get a 5 on that. If you're only putting a 5 on, put a 5 on this one. Because I really think this one is the best bet. 5 draws, €2 on, get me back 945. Leeds and Brighton draw. Huddersfield, West Brom draw. Wigan and Burnley draw. Rochdale, Crawley draw. Lens and Rennes draw. They rhyme. Tanner, here's this 10 to 1,000 challenge. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal. I only got that as 5-2 because it's on Sky Bet. It's a special, so best of luck. This one here, right? Where is it? Is it that one? Don't think it's that one. Oh, it is that one. Leyton Orient. Is that it? No, that's not that one. Definitely have more. There's another bet I have. It's not showing up here. See if I can find it. Open bets. Or maybe it's fucking gone. Couldn't be gone. Not County Salford. Whatever. Maybe it's that one. Right, I'm ending this. It's been emotional. If anybody did end up watching this, probably didn't. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you tell your friends about it. Like, follow, comment. Follow us on Instagram. We get all of our stuff out there. Make sure you follow us on TikTok as well. We will be back on Tuesday. Actually, we'll be back tomorrow. I think me and Paddy are going to do live reactions after the Liverpool game and then the Chelsea game. So follow us there. Get us on Instagram. All the beautiful stuff. And we'll talk to everybody Tuesday for the podcast at 8 o'clock. So see everybody then.